My name is Mykola Kolesnik and I'm working on bringing you the Automated UI Testing in C# video course.
Before we start, let's introduce the author who prepared all the materials for this course. Mykola Kolesnik is the software test automation engineer with 12 years of experience. During the practice, he operated with many different technologies including Java, C#, Ruby, JavaScript and many other customized solutions. He is actively participating in technical review for PAC publishing books.
Let's get started. This video will lead you through all sections and major items we need to cover to gain consistent practical knowledge of how to use C# for automated UI testing. The entire course is split into 7 parts shown on the screen. We have 7 sections. During the entire course, we'll create some sample tests and make different enhancements targeted to exercise some framework types, adding more flexibility and dealing with some complex cases. This course is mainly practice-oriented. It means that most of the time we'll work on the code. Also, it means that most of solutions we'll implement are taken from real experience. This slide mainly shows the steps we'll go through during the course. Let's briefly go through all of them. At the beginning, we'll get introduced to some theoretical background of test automation framework. We'll get set with the tool sets and initial environment setup. Since the course is mainly practice-oriented, it is important to make all necessary preparations to make all further practical samples working. On section 2, we'll start with writing sample tests and initial enhancements which should make our solution more compact as well as more flexible. In particular, we'll add configuration, we'll attach data source and make data-driven tests. Also, we'll make some enhancements to make tests running in parallel smoothly. On section 3, we'll start adding abstractions around UI elements and pages. We'll implement all necessary steps to run all actual elements references into logical structures, which would help us understanding what we are doing. Also, we'll add some common functionality which together with page and elements abstractions will form the basis for our test automation solution we built during the course. On section 4, we'll keep looking at more complicated cases. In particular, we'll go through several cases showing how to make our tests cross-platform. Here, we'll exercise the same test for web and mobile applications. Additionally, we'll add some major functionality needed for verifications as well as we'll practice interaction with complex elements. On section 5, we'll build the object-driven framework sample from the scratch. We'll define major design of the framework and implement all components one by one. Additionally, some complex cases will be covered. It will end up with sample test update to see how tests normally work if we use this approach. On section 6, we'll go through the keyword-driven approach. We'll take one of the existing engine and work on base functionality, which will help us make our sample tests keyword-driven. Major enhancements will be related to giving elements informative names for better readability. Then, we'll extend our solution with a major set of verification functionality we can use. Additionally, we'll look at the interaction with compound elements. In the last section, we'll continue looking at the keyword-driven approach, where we'll exercise more complicated cases like data transfer, dynamic expressions evaluation, parallel execution. In the end, we'll summarize all things we learned and achieved during the course. During the course, essential part of the time, I'll be writing the code with detailed explanations of what has been done. Since this course is dedicated to C#, it is necessary to viewers to have at least basic C# knowledge to have an idea of what's happening on the video. This course is targeted not just for junior specialists. Even senior test automation specialists may find something useful, as we'll exercise non-trivial cases sometimes. Also, a lot of samples will utilize object-oriented programming principles, especially while defining the design of our sample solution before implementing it. So, it is necessary to viewers to understand object-oriented programming basics. So, let's begin with the course, and I hope you'll enjoy it.